to episode 12 of Thinking Outside the Pod. I will be the host for this episode. My name is Jimmy, and I am joined by
me, Patrick. What's up, everybody? 12 episodes, huh?
Yeah, 12 episodes in, man. That's
you get a dozen.
Yeah, a dozen. Nice. That's
like the donuts.
a dozen glazed donuts.
Yes.
But yeah, 12 episodes. That's pretty good. This is like the most I've done one thing in a while. I usually lose interest and just stop doing things.
Well,
so that's good.
we're reworking. We're coming up with better stuff at the moment. We're just busy. We're both busy, really busy. But I think, just keep it going and we'll take care of it as we go along.
Right now, still 12 episodes isn't that much compared to a lot of different podcasts. So we're just still trying to find our niche. But
we're still working on it, but it's coming. It's coming.
No, it's good. That's this is fun, and from what I've heard, people that do check it out, they like it, so that's good.
So check it out.
Yep, definitely check it out. So today is Mother's Day. We're recording this on Mother's Day, and we'll release it tomorrow. But happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Happy Mother's Day, all you mothers.
You mother.
Mother.
But so that's an awesome thing. I had yesterday off, and I had been needing a day off, and I finally got it, and I went to go to get my oil changed. What's your experience with mechanics?
Usually not good, because usually if I go to a mechanic's because I fucked up my own car.
I'm not much at doing car work, so I go to the mechanic for everything, like oil changes.
I had to change my air filter one time, and I went to the car and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be hard at all. And I started get the ratchet on there, and I'm putting it on there. I do like try to do it once, and it's not turning, and I'm like, I gotta put a little more balls behind it. So I started turning it, and the bad thing is it was a 2004 Dodge Neon, so the air filter's like all plastic encasement.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna put some more balls behind it. Push it a little bit harder. The whole top of it just snaps in half, pops off. I end up having to go to pick and pull off another one, and then on top of buying my air filter and all that stuff, I had to go rebuy the whole encasement.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's annoying.
So I took it to the mechanic and had him finish it because I refused to break any other part of my car anymore.
Yeah, it's just a never-ending cycle. Yeah, so I went to the mechanic to get my oil change, which is usually something simple. Just go there and tell them oil change, and they do it. But after like 15 minutes of them checking, or I thought doing the oil change, they came back and was like, yeah, your dipstick was broken. I'm like, no, it wasn't. How could it be broken? Like the top part where you pull out, like broke off.
Were you what?
You remove the dipstick, that little handle, that part. They said it was broken whenever I brought it in, which is ridiculous. I never touched anything under the hood. How could it be broken? But that's what they said, and that's what they wrote on the thing, so they're covered. But they refused to do the oil change.
I should have told them, fuck that. I would have taken a lawyer back.
I don't like.
Did they charge you anything?
I had a inspection, so I had them do the inspection too. So
how much was that?
$14 or something like that.
Yeah,
so,
I was gonna say, cause
not much for that, but
I'd be like, you guys kept me here 15 minutes and then tell me you can't do it. You guys should be paying me for my time.
Yeah, and then
you know who I am?
So the thing broke off, and they were like, we can't do the oil change because it's our policy to show you the thing once we're done, to show you it's at the right level. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Took you 15 minutes to figure out my dipstick was broken.
Yeah. I'm sure it was that they broke it, and they're like, oh crap.
15 minutes worth of trying to figure out how to explain it to you.
And I confirmed with managers and stuff like that. So that was really annoying. So I looked online, like how to remove the dipstick to do the oil change, and there's a lot of things like using air pressure and stuff, and paying mechanics like $100 to freaking remove it. And then I found one where it's like you super glue, put super glue on a pencil, and you stick it in there and pull it out. Tried that, it didn't work.
At like AutoZone, they usually have like those auto stop shops. They'll have like a long magnet, like a little magnet at the end. You should try to get that and stick it in. How did you get it out?
It's still in there. It's still doing it.
Did you put a new one in there at least?
No, it's like far down there. Like you can't reach it. So
coat hanger.
I know. I tried. Like I have like this wire roll wire, so I tried that.
The wire coat hanger, when you twist off the top part,
Mm-hmm.
you know how it's got like the little curl on it?
Yeah.
Put that curl down there and then rub it in there like that, and then pull it out, and hopefully you can get that part caught in there.
Well, it's broken in a way that you can't get past the little plastic part, like the plastic part broken off. It's really annoying.
You should write an email to the company and tell them that you had no problems with your dipstick before you took it to this location.
Mm-hmm.
If you have the receipt, put the name of the person on the receipt and tell them, look, now I'm basically fucked because I can't pull that thing out in order to check my oil. I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
I did the oil job myself after.
Yeah, that's the thing I did. I was like, it's not worth the hassle of doing things, because I really want to do things as simply as possible
Without dropping names of the place, because we don't want to.
I don't even remember. It's just
was it like a?
It's like a oil change franchise
write
thing.
them a letter. Contact them. Go online. Write them a letter and tell them, look, everything was fine until I took it in there.
Yeah.
And they came and told me 15-20 minutes after I'd been there that my dipstick was broken, when I knew for a fact it wasn't broken before I got there.
Yeah. So I definitely should. And if I knew the place, I would let y'all know, because it's ridiculous. And yeah. So, but I ended up learning how to do my own oil change. So
That's always
that was a
good thing.
plus. Like like I went
That's
to
always a good thing.
went to some auto parts store, got like all the stuff I needed. It's like $40, and that's pretty much what an oil change costs. Like once you buy the oil and everything. So now I just know how to do it. So
Well, like usually you can just get you like a little metal pan, get you something that you can catch it in, you know, like an old paint roller tray or something like that around the house. Throw that under it. Get that little screw, that little nut off, the little screw that holds the oil, and let it drain. And then it would what, like $32 for like a 5-gallon barrel of oil.
yeah, it was like $22. They had like a special, and it came with like
The oil filter,
filter
Yeah,
and
hell
everything.
yeah.
So I'm like, this is easy. I mean, it's kind of annoying having to go under the car, but at least I know now, so it's easier next time.
Yeah, I used to be a mechanic in high school. I used to do oil changes. I used to do brake jobs. I took off gas tanks and cleaned them out, flushed the hoses with some air. You know what I mean?
Have you ever got a
Pressurized
dipstick out of a?
Well, no, but I'm just saying, like the most things I can think of is either use a magnet on a little pole like they have at the auto parts stores, or use the curly end of a coat hanger, because I'm assuming that curly end you can like rotate it around once you get it in there, and it'll catch it and pull it out. You know?
Well, no, it's like
a
it's
cover.
yeah,
cover
like
again?
it's plastic is the holder, and then it's metal, of course, for the dipstick.
So it looked like maybe they jammed it in there farther trying to pull it out.
Yeah, and like the plastic part broke off, so it's just a piece of plastic in there right now that's like blocking that tube. So it's really annoying. And mechanics, I mean, you always hear those horror stories of them messing up cars and or charging too much for something, or charging for something that is needed. So
I usually try to do everything myself. That's
I'm gonna try to do that. I mean, you can always find parts cheaper, and labor is ridiculous. So
yes, the labor is where they kill you. But I mean, honestly, man, some of that shit does take a fucking while to pull off. You know?
Yeah.
I've cut up like my knuckles. I've gotten bloody knuckles trying to remove shit from like deep inside the engine. I've got oil like all the way up to my shoulder. You know, that stuff's not fun.
Yeah, when I change the oil, like every time, like because the oil drip thing is like right here, and like I had to get under it, like right next to it, so like would hit me, like it would drip on me, and I'm like, come on, and like reaching through, I had to like go like.
We usually get like a paper towel and plug the hole so it won't drip on you.
All right, I'll know that for next time. This is my first time. I was on WikiHow. I was scrolling on my phone. Learning how to do it, but I mean, that's a skill to know. I mean, changing your own oil. I felt good after doing it.
Hell yes.
So
you feel better after you pull that dipstick out of there.
Yeah, and then I'll have to buy a new one or try to fix that one. But yeah, it's just annoying. I wish cars didn't have to maintain.
We're gonna have to go to YouTube. You're gonna have to look up how to pull out a stuck dipstick on YouTube.
I mean, I found that. Yeah, I found like the pencil and super glue thing on there, and it said it worked perfectly. It didn't work for me. Like it didn't stick or something.
Well, I'm afraid I'd lose the pencil in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it would get stuck, and then I got a pencil stuck in my dipstick stuck.
Yeah, I definitely don't want that. So I know someone who's a mechanic, so I'll see if he can help out with it. So we'll get it.
He's gonna tell you. He's gonna think you did it and say next time take it to a professional. That's what I'm telling you. You should have just write those people a letter and say, "Look, man, I
was thinking about seeing if there's like some type of feedback thing or something like that, but in all honesty, I probably won't, because it's not worth the hassle to me. I'm real
Man,
just annoyed with the whole
I
situation.
wrote a barbecue joint email like that, and they sent me a gift card for $25.
Yeah, it is a good way to do things, but I'm
makes you feel better, like, come on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not do business with them anymore.
Yeah, that might work too.
So yeah, that's how my day off went. Annoyingly, I had to do car work. I wanted to see the new Spider-Man movie, but of course I couldn't. It was annoying. But
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
We should make a Spider Pig episode.
The Simpsons movie.
Yeah,
Spider Pig. But speaking of
Spider Pig.
Okay, no, that didn't sound right. Now that segue wouldn't work. But we had talked earlier in an earlier episode about Stephen Colbert leaving Colbert Report to replace David Letterman as the show. What is his late night?
The late night show, the Tonight Show. I don't know.
I think it's late night with David Letterman.
I don't watch late night television. I usually
yes.
work.
Well, when Stephen Colbert goes, will you watch it?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to figure. I'll probably watch them online if they post the episodes up there. Because
I think they usually do.
Because usually by the time I get home, it's like half over anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the beginning part of the show is usually the funniest.
Yeah,
like
the monologue and all the little skits and stuff. But we finally find out what's happening to replace Stephen Colbert, and it's going to be a show called Minority Report with Larry Wilmore.
Jimmy just clued me into who he was.
Yeah.
I was hoping they weren't going to call it the Colbert Report starring Larry Wilmore.
Yeah, Larry Wilmore. You may not know his name, but he's or you may if you watch the Daily Show. Daily Show. I believe his title, or like his fake title, is senior black correspondent.
One of their titles, because they have like different. They all have like different titles.
For every story. But it's that guy, and he's good. I mean, he's kind of sarcastic if you've seen any of his stuff. But I kind of was looking up. He's been a writer for like a lot of shows. So
really, like anything, any big shows, any good shows?
Not that I can remember offhand. But there's some bigger shows, like well-known shows that he's one of the writers for the Daily Show. So
yeah, definitely.
I mean, of course, he's going to be that, just how Stephen Colbert was. So he started that way, so it's kind of just another incarnation. So we'll see how it is. I mean, it's what they say on the thing. It's going to offer a comedic look at news, current events, and pop culture from unique perspectives, not typically on display in late night television. So. I mean, from what it sounds, I mean, that's like the one-line pitch that always sounds good. So we'll see how it is. I like his comedic stylings. It's like sarcastic and witty and stuff like that. So
they're all really good, man. Anybody comes out of that Daily Show or like those Colbert Report style, they're all pretty good writers.
Yeah, they know how to find awesome writers and
funniness
comedians.
And nothing.
But so that's just kind of some.
When is that supposed to start? That's like next year, the year after.
It premieres in January. So yeah. Beginning of next year, looks like.
So Colbert will be taking over after all that too. That's not bad. I'm interested to see how he's gonna do, because I kind of rather like his character on the Colbert Report. I don't think he should change that much.
From what I heard in interviews, Colbert said he's not gonna be doing that character. It's gonna be him.
I wish he would stick around with that.
Yeah, it's funny.
Because, I mean, I just don't fuck with a good thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's but I mean,
you don't need your oil change. Don't fix it.
Yep. There you go. But yeah, I can't wait to see it. But next thing I want to talk about. We talked about last episode a little bit. Kind of introduced the topic, but a company called Personal Audio is suing.
Adam, this is pissing me off right here.
you were kind of angry about it before.
What's
but
it called?
Now you're really angry.
I'm going to post this on you guys in the internet world are going to see this in our video podcast.
We found out some new information about this.
Some bogus information.
It's a noble cause, but bogus.
What was the name of that cause?
It's like I don't know, just look up, Google search patent troll, and it's like fund anything. Legal defense for Adam Carolla or something like that. But if you didn't listen to last week's episode, essentially a company called Personal Audio is suing Adam Carolla for patent infringement for podcasts, essentially.
Yes, and, which is a messed up deal.
Yeah, it's we talked about it last time. It's frivolous, and it's.
We can't just go and patent soda, you know what I mean? Start suing Pepsi and Coca-Cola for it.
But that's essentially what they did. They patented episodic after the fact episodic content, which podcasting falls under.
Yeah,
And
we'll just rename what we call podcasting. We'll call it unepisodic content.
yeah, it's a whole thing because they didn't, like, of course they didn't patent podcasting. That's just a term.
I thought Apple had that one.
No, it's just a, I mean, it's a audio cast that's like small, so like a pod. So it's just a term, but they essentially patented what podcasts are, which are audio clips that are distributed through online means, like a RSS feed. Means, like an RSS feed and things like that.
I wish I could blow up this picture here.
With an episodic type deal, which, like I said, podcast falls under. And the things why it's kind of bad is because usually companies, instead of fighting patent trolls, they just settle and lose a lot of money. So that's what Adam Carolla is not wanting to do. He's trying to fight it with this Fund Anything campaign where you donate. And I actually donated to the cause because
Jimmy is helping the enemy. All right, video watchers. What does that logo remind you of?
Their logo...
Huh? Tell me about it.
Their logo is essentially our logo, with the Revolution fist holding a microphone.
It's turned the other direction. It's got a little planet on the mic.
It's flipped, colored, and
it's
modified a little bit.
So I think I hear a lawsuit coming.
Oh no, we're gonna sue Adam Carolla again.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him to give you back your $50. Fuck these guys.
I'm gonna be wearing like a T-shirt and a T-shirt and a hat and things like that. Yeah. But yeah,
I know you're gonna be all about this other
logo.
Oh my god, Jimmy.
Yeah, but
why?
Yeah, I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's similar. But then you saw it and you got all mad about it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. I mean, come on now.
No, I think.
How are you gonna be suing patent trolls and then take our fucking logo? You know what I mean?
That's funny.
Give me a break. That doesn't make sense, Adam Carolla. If you're listening to this,
we should tweet him and see if we get anything back. Be like, hey, I hear you're all about justice and not.
Thank you for taking our logo.
Thanks for taking our
troll.
In all honesty, our logo is not completely original as well. I mean, it's Revolution fist holding a mic.
I'm gonna tweet him right now.
Do it. Make it articulate. So.
Articulate this, buddy.
You just curse him out. Yeah. Hashtag Adam Carolla.
I am done being nice guy.
But yeah, so yeah, we can sue him, get some money, and a couple other things that have come into our email account is a couple other ways we can make some money. Have you ever heard of a person called Cynthia Calacones? Calacones, I don't know.
Catacombs?
Cynthia Calacones. Essentially what it is, her father deposited a lot of money into a bank account, and she needs some processing fees to get that money. So we just have to send her our information and some money, and then we get 30% of what's in that bank account. So that's and the bank account has a lot of money, has $8.5 million in it. So
nice.
30%, we get $2.5 million. So
that's not bad. How much do we got to send her?
We haven't got to that part yet. We have to send her information our information.
Let's send her all her information, Jimmy. Come on.
What am I waiting for? I just wanted to confer with you.
Well, do we gotta like Xerox our social security cards or what?
I think so. So yeah, Did you bring yours?
Yeah, no, man. Yeah,
okay,
yes.
just
I have a copy folded up in my back pocket.
Yeah,
just for situations like this.
We'll get it all on in there, and send that. And so we'll help out a fellow human being, and also get some money for it.
Is she like one of those Saudi princess or
Nigerian princess
that needs us to send them $2,000 so that they can pull out their millions?
But also, in addition to that possibility of some income, we also got another one. Have you ever heard of Colin and Chris Weir?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah,
the Weirs.
The Weirs. Yeah, they won the lottery in Britain, and they got a lot of money. And what they're doing is just donating it to people.
Oh,
just out of the goodness of and we got the email. We get 800,000 British pounds, which comes out to $1.5 million. So
wow,
this is some crazy opportunity for like a small.
we're in the fucking money. We can quit our jobs on podcast full time.
24 hours a day.
Yes. We need a live feed camera. We'll do this live from now on.
Yeah, so obviously these are scams.
From Britain.
Yeah. Scams.
From Nigeria. We'll ask them we can move in.
Have you ever got any emails like to your personal email for the Nigerian princess? This is the first time I've ever received it.
I think to my blog that's Thinking Outside the Pod / Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten a couple of them for there.
Yeah, there's a lot of spam.
But I usually get like, Louis Vuitton purses, $20. And I'm like, man, these things are made in like Chinese sweatshops.
Yeah, like the messages like Louis Vuitton purses, and then like in the subject it's just like random cliches and stuff, and then a link.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get a lot of that on the Thinking Outside the Pod as well, that account. But
maybe we should just start sending these scam emails to people. Send Thinking Outside the Pod $200,000 or $2,000, and we will help you track down that Nigerian prince.
Yeah, we send it to like a lot of people. We
had a story at work about the sucker list, like people who fall for stuff like that.
We just need to buy a sucker list.
Yeah,
and then start sending spam emails or scam emails. And
email this Nigerian prince guy back and ask him if we can get a list from him of these people he sends this to.
And yeah, I mean it's a viable thing. I mean it's called scam baiting. It's essentially
messing. That sounds dirty though.
Yeah. Whoa.
I'm gonna scam bait all over the place.
Oh no, he's doing it. Oh. But yeah, it's pretty interesting if you hear some of the stories. Like they send like essentially scam baiting. If you haven't heard or looked it up before, it's messing or like paying back the scammers. Like you get this email,
scamming the scammers,
and then you send back email, and you just keep corresponding back and forth, lying, like saying you're one thing and.
Oh, I got all your money right here. I was gonna send it to you now.
I just need some more information. Can you send me a little bit more about yourself? And then they send some stuff like, oh, this sounds like an amazing offer.
I'm waiting on my bank card, actually. What else could you tell me about it?
Yeah, and what you try to find out is more personal information about them. And
I need $30 to get my bank card, so you send me $30 and I'll send you $2,000.
Yeah,
and then you can send me those millions.
Yeah, that's the gist of it. Scam baiting. You're baiting the scammer to get information, or at the very least waste their time. So any minute they waste talking to you, they're not scamming someone else. So it's a noble cause. It's like internet
scam baiter.
Your internet Batman, but
I'm the Bateman. No.
But yeah, it's pretty extreme. Like I said, it's like at the one end it's just wasting their time. At the other end, it's actually like putting their lives in danger, because they're like, hey, let's I live in this place in I don't know Africa, like a real war torn place. And it's like, yeah, I live here. Just come and meet me, and I can hand over the money because I don't trust the internet or something like that. Or you lie about it, make it sound convincing, and then they actually spend a lot of money traveling those countries. And there's videos of them. Like if you look it up, there's a bunch of websites, and there's like videos of them like waiting and like getting arrested and things like that. Like,
oh shit.
So yeah, that's pretty funny. It's a big rabbit hole on the internet. So if you want to waste a lot of time and like find some funny stories, look up scam baiting. And
scam baiting.
Make sure you have the safe search on.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, it's. But
you'll be scam baited.
Yeah, so definitely there's some funny stories on there.
We should start like a reality show about that.
Yeah, I think there have been, but not in America. So maybe.
This is Scam Baiters. In this week's episode, we will hunt down that Nigerian prince.
Yep. And we find out it's actually a Nigerian prince. Like, it's all on the level. We're like, oh, dang it.
Oh, shit, this guy really exists.
You're ruining our pilot episode.
Say, man, could you hook us up with some cash to get home?
Like, yeah, just wire me $1,000 for the processing fee, and I can. And then they do scam us anyway. Dang it. We lost all of our funds for the show.
Yeah, they just, every time somebody sends them money, they add more and more to, like, his freaking fortress castle or whatever.
Yep, they all have castles.
They're all built out of tears and people scammed money.
But yeah, it's a funny concept, funny thing to look up if you have some time. But yeah, that's so. What do you think? Yes, go ahead and send our information to those people?
Send it all. Fuck 'em.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do.
Man, I've got your IP address. I GPS located you to your location and your coordinates. And if you don't send me my fucking money, I will drop a bomb on you.
Yeah. So next time you see us, we're gonna
be rich,
be decked out. We're gonna
kiss the rings, bitches.
Have fur coats. It's summer. Who cares?
Yep. I don't like to wear anything under my fur coat.
Oh. Man, it's a reoccurring theme for you, man. No pants, Patrick. No.
If I could, I would, man. I can't stand it. I feel so, constraints of pants.
Constricted.
Yes.
Limited. This is limiting my freedom. These pants.
Man.
Well, I mean, write your congressman. See if they can.
I'm gonna write him a letter saying
outlaw pants.
Do you know how much of a hassle it is to? I don't know.
Well, it's true. I mean, if there weren't pants in the world, it'd be a little easier. You wouldn't have to find pants, make sure they're clean, buy new pants.
Hell no.
Yeah. Well, you're cutting a lot of people out of their jobs because they make pants.
Yeah, but we ship jobs overseas anyway, so fuck it.
Yeah, there's not American jobs that make these pants.
Uh-uh.
I don't buy American pants.
I don't know where the fuck they sell American pants anymore. I bet you, not even American, what is it? American Apparel's probably still, outsourced to Chinese people.
American asterisk apparel. I don't know.
It says sweatshop free, but that doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean?
Levi. Is Levi American? But
Yeah,
they probably
but
don't make it. They probably don't make it here.
They used to be in town over there. They used to have a Levi Corporation in San Antonio on the south side that they closed down years ago.
Went to India or China or something.
Mexican made or something now.
It's
ruining everything. We gotta stop buying for and start buying American again. USA. Remember those stickers, right? Or those things they have made in the USA that used to be the biggest thing. And then now we outsource all of our businesses.
Yeah, part of those bumper stickers weren't made.
That's why Detroit's gone off the deep end because all their manufacturing
all the cars and stuff. Yeah, it's annoying. That needs to change. Hopefully.
That's what they've said is that we've become what is it? Not an industrial country. We're a service country. Yeah, you come to us to get shit done, and we send it overseas to get it done.
Yeah, we send it overseas to get it made, but we
charge you.
Yeah,
we charge you to hook you up with cheaper places to get it done.
Well, in all honesty, I guess news. What is that, a service or is that a product?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's
a service product.
It's both. It's a hybrid
byproduct of wasted humanity.
Oh, yeah. It's people need to know about these things, so we perform our service.
You should call 911 and ask them.
I got an emergency. Well, okay, what's your emergency, sir?
What is a service product? Wait, what was the question?
Is news
a service or a product? And then you play the Jeopardy music in the background. So we do it. Let's call Izzy and ask him. Pull up. Where's your phone at?
My phone's over here. Why?
Pull up the Jeopardy theme song.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
And I'm gonna call Izzy. All right, Adam Carolla. I'm gonna tweet at you later, bro.
We can edit the setup for this out.
Man, we're gonna put him on speakerphone here. Let's see.
What am I looking up? Jeopardy theme.
Jeopardy theme.
Okay. 1 second.
All right.
Oh, you're already doing it. Why didn't you wait? Oh, it's not ready. Close it. Turn it off.
He's not answering. Who else could we call?
Well, we tried again, but he's working today, right? So
he should be here.
Let me just wait for me to at least pull it up so I can.
Yeah, I'm calling him again already.
No, what are you doing? We're on the worst Wi-Fi ever.
Oh yeah, but
What am I doing? I have it on this thing. This is already open.
Yes, find it. All right, guys. We're gonna be trying to figure out what news is, if it's a product or a service. I mean, I bet you we can probably Google it and figure it out, but we'll do that after we ask Izzy just to see what he says.
Okay, wow. Final Jeopardy.
Final Jeopardy. Uh-oh. Now
Jeopardy 2. This time it's for real. This time, what is for real? Okay, 15 minutes of Jeopardy think music.
Here we go.
Thank you, YouTube. Is he calling? Are you calling?
34744.
Don't put his phone number on.
Hey Izzy, we're just wondering, what is the news? Is it a service or a product? Let us know, man. Fast. All right, Izzy's a pain. He's not answering his phone.
Who else could we call? I don't know. We'll try. If he rings, calls back.
If he calls me back, we're gonna answer, and hopefully he's got the answer, because I don't want to have to call 911.
He's in trouble. Izzy's in trouble.
Let's call
Maybe
Bill Taylor or Brandon St. John.
Is he working today?
I don't know. We're gonna call him.
Okay.
You got the music? Hold on.
Well, yeah. Just talk to him first, and then say, "Hey, I have a question for you," and then ask the question. Then I'll start the music.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man, I got a question for you.
What's going on?
Is the news a product or a service?
Is the news a product or a service?
Yeah.
In my opinion, a product, but I guess some people would consider it a service.
Well, I just need one or the other.
Well, are you trying to take a political standpoint? Because I would say it's a product.
All right, time is up, my friend. I'm afraid you didn't win this week's episode.
Alright, fine.
Are you working today?
Yeah, I'm here right now.
Oh, all right, cool. We'll go bother you in a few minutes.
We're bothering him
Thanks,
now.
man, later.
Yeah. Bye.
Well, he said it's both.
It's both, which is what we said. We said it was a hybrid. All right. Well, that solves that.
All right. Thank you, Brandon, for your wonderful insight.
But okay, cool. And last thing, some entertainment news. I'm all about entertainment, so I kind of always look up that kind of stuff. And a real big shock to me, Community, the show Community. You've ever watched it?
Yeah. There's some episodes I love and some episodes I could wish I didn't see. You know.
Yeah. There's the first couple seasons or first 3 seasons or whatnot were really good, and then they lost some of their writers and stuff like that.
They got another director, I heard.
Yeah, and a lot of changes, and kind of I think episode 4 suffered, but episode 5 season 5 was getting back to it, but unfortunately we just found out they were canceled. So it's really annoying.
I don't know if I expected them to last 5 seasons, you know?
Yeah, their big thing that they wanted was 6 seasons and a movie. So they wanted to get to 6 seasons and then do like a kind of a feature-length movie. And that would have been cool. But
I don't know, man. I honestly couldn't sometimes watch the whole episode. 10 minutes into it, I start flicking the channel, watch Discovery Channel's freaking or the National Geographic finding pyramid ruins and shit like
something,
that.
Yeah, something
totally
helpful.
off the wall. Yeah, out of this world.
But yeah, it's like I said, it started off good. It was a kind of a hard show to write to make it last because they're in community college essentially. Yeah, and that's supposed to really last 2 years.
Yeah. Well, I spent 5 years at community college.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's depending on what you do and stuff like that. But
nothing, obviously.
I took a full semester of just study hall.
Dude,
didn't help.
Well, I switched my major 3 times.
Yeah.
And I started with basics, switched my majors, and then every summer, just so I wouldn't get bored and fall out of school, because it's real easy for me to stop thinking about school once I get away from it. So in the summertime, I'd take classes to bring up my GPA or to keep it up, so I take photography or drawing, even though I was at radio television. What had ended up happening is I got into the design and stuff, so I moved over into that.
Yeah, the same thing here. I didn't change my major that many. I only changed it once. It was architecture in the beginning, but like you, I took all my basics first, and then later on I would just take the course.
Well, honestly,
major specific.
I was just figured out that I'm a math class short of my degree.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You should do that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go back and finish.
Yeah, I'm way ahead in math because architecture you need a lot of math, and then I switched to communication, which needed no math.
Yeah, you know what? Hey,
so there's a couple math classes that ended up being.
Let's fix up one of my identifications, and you can go take my math class with me this fall.
I don't like math, man.
Well,
I can do math.
Yeah,
my rap name is Jimmy Mathematics,
which we're still working on, by the way.
Yeah, how are you? Have you done anything as far as?
I came up
beat?
with a funky new beat the other day.
Oh yeah, you did. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna play some of it for everybody to listen to.
I have like a Word document that I've thrown like lyrics that I think of.
Nope, that's not it.
Oh.
It's called The Funk.
Oh man. When you think of me.
All you gotta do is rap, Jimmy.
Oh man, right now? I can't. Not off the stop. Not right off the head. I can't do that. I'll have to.
Jimmy Mathematic in the hizzy.
No.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's
Go to _Patrick Lee to hear the rest of the
Yeah,
funk.
as soon as the beat's
On
all done.
SoundCloud.
As soon as the beat's done, it's gonna take me a while to digest that beat and then have to come up with the words to it. Like I said, I have a lot of potential verses and stuff, but not a lot. I have like
I have a lot. You had a lot. You would already sing some.
no. It's just embarrassing.
It's not.
It's gotta be polished, like ridiculous for me to ever
Just
do
rap
this.
it, buddy.
Nope, from the heart.
From the heart. You're just gonna freestyle it, really?
No, not at all.
Oh, I see how you like to fly by the seat of your pants, huh?
I myself don't like pants.
Yes.
But yeah, Community was canceled, and it just got me thinking of like other shows that were canceled ahead of their time or before their time. But I mean, in all honesty, Community probably could have been canceled a little bit earlier. But have you ever seen Freaks and Geeks?
No.
You haven't? Okay. Well, Judd Apatow, he did Knocked Up and like all those types of movies. One of his first things he did in entertainment was a show called Freaks and Geeks, and it had a lot of those people. It had like Seth Rogen and James Franco and who's the guy that was in?
That was Freaks and Geeks.
Yeah. What's that other guy's name? He's in How I Met Your Mother and what's that?
Neil Patrick Harris.
No, the other guy in it, the one married to the redhead.
Charlie Sheen. 3 Men and a Little Baby. I don't know. What are
No,
we talking
it's
about?
How I Met Your Mother.
Oh,
That Jason Segel. He's in other movies and stuff.
Jason Segel. Sounds
Yeah.
familiar.
What's that? I can't think of anything right now. But yeah, that's a show that pretty much started out their careers. Gave them a lot of their first things, or kind of made them more known. But it only got one season, and they left it on a big cliffhanger. Like
I hate that.
yeah, and same for the show called Alphas, which was kind of like a
Was that the one with like those people were superheroes?
yeah they're like it's like mutants, like heroes. But
Heroes. That's the one I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
What the hell is Alphas about?
Alphas, it's kind of the same thing, but it was like heroes, but then mixed with like a crime, like CSI type, like they're solving crimes, but they have like mutant powers.
Superpowers.
And they I think got 2 seasons, but then they left it at like a huge cliffhanger, like one character.
Well, they do that on purpose so that they can, try to get the second season. Well,
Yeah.
we still got this. We know all the rest of the story.
Yeah, it's like, don't you want to know what happened?
Nope, don't want to know.
Nope.
Obviously, nobody wants to
should have
know.
been better. But I mean, a lot of those shows, Firefly. Ever seen that?
Never heard of that one.
Oh man, Netflix that, man. There's only 1 season.
Was it any good? No
Yeah.
Firefly?
Yeah, did you see the movie Serenity?
Nope.
It's like my favorite movie, one of my favorite movies. It's all on Netflix. You can definitely look that up. We should do a thing where we suggest a thing to each other and watch it, and then you can tell what it is.
Backdoor Sluts 9. That's what you got to watch.
Tell
Tell me all about it.
Yeah,
And I'll watch Firefly.
Do I need to watch 1 through 8? Or
Yeah,
can
dude.
I do?
How did you know there was 8 of them?
Because you said 9.
Oh, all right.
I
was like, holy shit,
Will I
Jimmy's
be
into it.
will I be lost in the story?
Yep.
I need to know the rest of the
That storyline.
backstory 1 through 8, but 9 is
Yep.
where it really comes into.
That's like the best season.
Oh, wow.
Whatever it is. I'm telling you.
But yeah, a lot of those shows.
That was the porno movie in South Park that they were like Lord of the Rings in it out too, where they were trying to return it to the video store.
Really?
Their parents had rented a movie, and they had replaced the movie inside with Backdoor Sluts 9. So then Token had to go watch it, and he comes out, and he's like, they're all dressed up like in their Lord of the Rings outfits, and they make him go watch it. They're like, you're a paladin, you have the highest constitution, you're the only one that can watch it without being affected by its power. So they send him inside to go watch it, and he comes back, and he gives them the video, and he's like in his normal clothes. And they're like, well, what happened? He goes, I don't want to play anymore. He goes, I'm done playing with you guys.
I've instantly matured.
Yeah, no, he was just like, he goes, I don't understand what that was or what exactly just happened. He goes, but I can't play. I don't want to play anymore. And like he goes inside, and they're like, it has so much power. And then like the fourth graders find out they have it, that it's a porno, and they're like chasing them down like those ring wraiths.
But yeah, awesome. So that's pretty much all I had set for this episode. So we'll go ahead and end it here. Like always, if you go on to our website, thinkingoutsidethepod.com, you'll find all of our links to our Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud. You can listen to our promos there, our YouTube.
Yes,
we have video versions of all these podcasts. I tried to get them uploaded a couple days after the audio version is released, but sometimes I procrastinate, and it's like a week later.
We've both been really busy. We're working on making the podcast as best as we can.
Coming up with ideas and such.
We're getting down more ideas, more like to try, like Jimmy said earlier, about trying to fit the niche that we want to get to. We've had a lot of fun doing this, and we're keeping it going along until we can get to where, the product that we want to have out there.
And we'd enjoy feedback. So, like I said about Facebook and Twitter, if you go on there or email, thinkingoutsidethepod@gmail.com. Just email us or message us.
Unless you're Nigerian Prince, do not email us anymore.
Or unless it's just a check. Just send us a check or something.
Yeah, donate through PayPal.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. Nigerian Princess. There's a link there.
Send us all your money.
I
will dress like a Nigerian prince for the next episode if he does. Hell.
They don't wear pants, right?
Nope. They wear like sheets or like togas. Isn't it a toga?
Probably not.
They like cover their face with togas.
Probably not these days, man.
Like that's Greek, right?
Yeah. Well, covering the face like the burqa. No, that's like
burqas. That's what
like,
I'm talking about.
That's like India or like.
It's like near Nigeria, isn't it?
I think Nigeria's in Africa.
Well, that's like the same side of the planet.
It's not. Everything else is just not America.
Like fucking different continents, even, right? Damn it, man.
Yeah, Asia and.
Somebody
Africa.
give me a globe.
Donate me a globe. I need to know these things.
No, we gotta be able to find where the fuck we're getting our money from.
Yeah, we need to credit the donate person, donation guy. But so thinkoutsidethepod.com. Check it all out. All of our episodes are on there, as well as they're on iTunes and Stitcher. So subscribe, rate, like, all those things like that. But that's it. We'll have a new episode next Monday, and that's Thinking Outside the Pod. Peace,
guys. Thank you.